Legend of War here, and today we've got a Saving a Disaster battle playing as Nurgle, and I think this might actually be the first Nurgle Saving a Disaster battle we've done so far for Warhammer 3. We've done some undivided disasters where they've had some Nurgle units, but never Nurgle itself. Anyway, we're going up against 3 armies of Cathay here, and some of the stuff is very dangerous. The Fire Rain Rockets, Grand Cannons, Terracotta Sentinels, and what we've got here is an army that's not horrendous, but it's not well equipped for what we're dealing with here. Spawn of Nurgle, I think, was a pretty poor choice. This is not a good unit, because they're not a demon, so they don't have the physical resistance, and they're just not a strong unit for dishing out damage. And you've got a very anti-infantry artillery line here, which is great, but there's also a lot of non-infantry units that we really don't have any real counter to. It definitely needs to not control a large army here. Going up against 40 units at a time, we have no chance of winning. But going up against 20 at a time, maybe. Anyway, let's jump in here and see what we can do. Because, yeah, battle results are not good here. At least we're on the attack, because we're under siege and we're sallying out. So that means that we've got time to sort of probe them for weaknesses. They won't charge at us until we do any kind of ranged or magic damage on them. So maybe we could waste the ammo, maybe we could waste their magic, or maybe we could just see if we can get some good hits in. I'm not entirely sure. Now you could potentially just wait for the AI to launch the attack, but there's no guarantee that they're going to do that. They might try and starve you out. Because Nurgle's really good at defending sieges. Really, really good at it. But you'd still have to get bombarded by those cannons. Alright, so what we want to do here is utilize the death magic here. So essentially we do have access to unlimited winds of magic. Not to the sort of extent that Kairos can do it, where you're just casting spells constantly. But if we use our spells correctly, we could essentially never truly run out of winds of magic. Using Spirit Leech on the Grand Cannons could also work. In Warhammer 2, there was a disaster battle I did ages ago as a vampire accounts where I used overcasted Spirit Leech on artillery pieces, and it actually destroys the actual cannon, so it's quite good against that. Also, he seemed to have put multiple points into it, so it only costs 6 winds of magic. And on top of that, because you've got life leeching providing winds of magic, it actually only costs 4 winds of magic, and once you've got 0 reserves, you'll probably end up with... I reckon it's actually free. Because that 1 wins every 4 seconds across 25 seconds. Yeah, you get like I don't know, 6 back. Because it's not exact. It's not exact. You don't necessarily get exactly 1 every 4 seconds with the unlimited magic exploit. So a few units coming in. They're casting fireballs at us. That's fine. Because I think these are bound spells here. So they'll only have 4 each. Because they don't have access to fire magic. Easy enough to dodge. Yeah. So if you have a look there. Cooldown of 60 seconds. And that one there's got 2 left, okay. Since there's nothing else going on, and we're just sort of waiting for our magic to generate. There's no downside in just wasting those fireballs. But yeah, the biggest threat to it is us right now is the Grand Cannon and the Terracotta Sentinel. Problem here is that I can't really do anything against the Terracotta Sentinel. I don't have anything in the army that's good against it. Actually, this guy here can summon a great unclean one, who is actually still really bad against it, so it's not going to work. You really need some sort of like missile unit to take that out, or someone like Scarbrand. Alright, I think they've used up all their fireballs now. And none of these units are going to shoot at us. Yeah, they're a little bit smarter than Warhammer 2 AI. Alright. We could probably get a couple of Spirit Leeches off on that before they'll start charging out on us. Now, if you're wondering, why not use Fata Bajuna? Fata Bajuna is definitely more powerful now than it used to be, but it is not good against artillery at all. It's good against cavalry units that are like about 60 units. That's what it's really good for. You could use it on the Great Logma Riders, but I still think that Spirit Leech is probably better in this situation against them. So those are just regular Sky Lanterns. They don't need to don't have to worry about them too much. They're going to start charging at us soon. There's a bit of a delayed reaction before they'll come at us. Might have been better to put a channeling rod on this guy here so I can cast this a bit faster. Because I need to destroy all 3 of these cannons before they advance. Because, yeah, very dangerous unit. Yeah, not advancing yet. Okay, now they're advancing. Okay, I think they're ignoring me. Huh, okay, that's fine. I'll stay here then. Alright, we've destroyed 1 great cannon. Huh, okay, I'm okay with that. I'll stay here and get rid of this. I wasn't expecting that. Also, yeah, you guys here, don't shoot. Alright, we got rid of all the cannons. We don't need to wipe out the crew itself. In fact, we've done very little damage to the crew. But yeah, getting rid of the cannons, that's all that matters there. Alright, having some units lag behind is not bad. Shooting the crane gunners, or actually spirit leeching the crane guys might be pretty good, because they got low health. Actually, you can easily beat these in melee. Alright. Alright, they're coming at us. You should probably land. Alright, I think these guys here might be better off here, because they're just going to land on the Plague Claw catapults. A bit of damage on them, and getting rid of this one. But yeah, it's a pretty big benefit if they just don't try to get us. This guy's essentially already done his worth. Okay, we got 0 wins match. Now, I'm fairly sure every one of these Spirit Leeches just isn't costing us any wins because of life leeching. We don't have a heap load of Arcane Conduits, but I think we've got enough to compensate for it. Yeah, because if I shot with these, because we've got to keep in mind there's a lot of troops coming. Maybe just a couple of pot shots off just to soften them up a little bit. Look at them. Yeah, I got 4 of them. That wasn't horrendous. I don't think using Beta Bajuna is going to be great on that. Yeah, it's essentially free. It doesn't cost us any wins. Alright, if that's the case, what's this? Jade Warrior Crossbowman. I'm going to use Beta Bajuna on the Jade Warrior Crossbowman. Man, I never would have used these spells in Warhammer 2. Here they come. Alright, we're in range now. Let's start shooting. How you doing? So, how'd that one go? Oh yeah, the Fated Bajuna didn't kill any of them, though. For 19 wins of magic, I'm not sure about that. Bounce of power is looking good, but there's still a lot of dangerous units here. Try to soften. Oh shit! That's not good. Could I get something to slow him down? No, come on, get out of there. What did you do? Don't get stuck there. Okay, I gotta spirit leech these great lumber riders. Get out of there. Get out. What's this? Yeah, okay, you'll be fine. You can heal. Right, I'm gonna pop down another Fated Bajuna. This should wipe out the Jade Warrior Crossbowman. Man, normally I would be using the what's it called? The Purple Sun of Xerius, but there's just not enough infantry, and I can't direct where it's going to land. Okay, that's good. They're protected, and these guys here are shooting at stuff. I should put them on guard mode. Okay, keep on moving him. So yeah, we took out the Jade Warrior Crossbowman. Okay, now we've also got these summons here, which could be useful. Yeah, come over here and just land. So yeah, the The spawn of Nurgle aren't doing a great job there. Come over here, let's pop down the heal. Yeah, you got that as well, come over here. Yeah, that's the problem with those flying units, just can't really do anything because they just don't have good anti-large capabilities there. Okay. But once we get rid of these Jade Longma Riders, sorry, Great Longma Riders, keep calling them Jade ones, we should be okay. They're not doing a lot of damage to our artillery, but they take us off the artillery. We can put them back on, but they'll probably just get taken off again.
Very good, master. Agree, Rick.
So far we're okay. Bit of damage, yeah, like I said, they're just going to keep knocking us off the bloody artillery. Which is super annoying. Like I said, our army's not bad, but it's just really poorly equipped for what we're dealing with here. Because if we put our guys up front here, they'll just fly straight over them. Yeah, they're freaking artillery. Yeah. I just can't do anything about that, though. Freaking terracotta sentinels down here. Gotta get rid of them. Oh, it's one of them. Still, bounce power's good. And their reinforcements will take some time to get here. You just gotta keep putting them back on the bloody artillery. But the problem here as well is it's no particularly good targets out this way anymore. That one's in pretty bad shape. Let's pop down a fleshy abundance. Just gotta get past this damn wave here. At least the artillery's used up most of its ammo, some of them at least. Gotta get these ones out of here. Alright, we need to cast a really cheap spell just to activate the... Actually, just just use this, it's fine. Alright, that one's out of ammo, so if that one wants to... Oh, actually, no, it got dismounted. Maybe it is actually out of ammo. I can't tell it to withdraw. Alright. This wave here is just about over. This unit's about to die. So let's try to keep his army preserved. Usually I try to do that. So yeah, I want this one here to leave the battlefield. For some reason I just can't re-equip it to the artillery, so it must have just run out. I'm just not sure about that. Alright. We're not under any serious pressure at the moment. How about Spirit Leech? Oh, this guy here's under pressure. Get him out of there. Fleshy Abundance. Shit, I'm out of... There we go. That might just save his life. Okay, just hold your fire for a bit, because we've still got a lot of forces coming in. Don't worry too much about that. So yeah, that was a bit of a mess. But we're okay now. And these ones here shooting at us, doing next to no damage. Well, comparatively. I wouldn't worry about them too much. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Actually, how about these ones here? Fly up and let's go over there and get rid of them. The Wujing War Compass is not a big deal. Not a threat at all. Means I can't get them up. think they're trying really hard to kill this unit. But like I said, I can't withdraw it from the battlefield. It's unbreakable, so it's not like it's just going to rout. So... maybe it's just another reason why you shouldn't get Chaos Spawn. Then just not a good choice. Alright. Let's get that one over here. Oh, let's try this. Let's try this. Ooh, be careful. Run out of magic. Look, as long as I only use death magic with that guy, we shouldn't ever run out. And we do have backups, so that's okay. Alright, so let's get rid of these Sky Lanterns. The stuff that's coming in here at the moment is not that big of a deal, and without flying units coming to land on us, we can move a little bit further away from the artillery. That being said, most of the artillery used up all of its ammo. Okay, they're doing alright there. Bounce power's still looking good. We don't... Alright, they've got their last few units coming in, which are very high-powered artillery, but it's going to take them a while to get over here. Alright, let's pop down one of these. Yeah, these Sky Lanterns are just complete rubbish. Alright, now let's go take these guys out here. Even though they're not that much of a threat, what that's going to do is hopefully inflict the army losses if we just get rid of a couple of them. Okay, give me some more magic, please. Trying to hold off on using the Forbidden Rods.
The Plague Lord's servant! Praise the Earthfather!
Okay, these guys here are in okay shape. Move them up a little bit. Do it again, because every time we do that, you know, we spend 3 and we get, I don't know, 6 back. So just get some more magic. Which I don't think we need at this point here, but it's better than nothing.
Oh, hail! Decay!
Yeah, that's just a summon unit. Just go over there and kill whatever. You guys can move back over here.
Is salvation!
Yeah, bit of a messy fight, but I don't think any of our units are getting wiped down. It does look like we're going to win. Alright. That's okay, that's just a summon, not a big deal at all. Okay, we're not really taking that much damage, we're okay. Stay here and protect the artillery. Oh, this one here is in terrible shape. Alright, they're all out of ammo. So these guys here, they're out here to try to get the army losses on them. Because that's worth so much bounce of power, we just gotta get rid of them. Keep that one back, I took all my healers out of here. We'll get another heal soon if we just take a little bit more damage on other units. I'm not going to go chasing after the Jade Warrior crossbowmen there. Actually, no. Send the Spawn of Nurgle in. That's fine. They should be able to handle this. And you know what? The Beast of Nurgle should be fine as well. But watch out with the Soul Grinders. Let's move them back. They're getting targeted. We move up. We got another summon. Let's go do that.
Cleanliness is blasphemy!
It's very close to the army losses. The thing is, we have taken a lot of damage. Are we delaying it? Okay, pop this down. Get them all together because it's oh, they're all pretty close together. Because it spreads. Oh, we're not done yet. I was only looking at one of their army's reinforcements. Yeah, we're not done yet. Okay. I need more magic.
I spread pestilence!
Alright, these crane gunners here, they've done a lot of damage, but they actually didn't get any kills. So that's not too bad then. Yeah, just keep these guys out of it. Actually, why don't we run a little bit more over this way?
For destruction.
How are we going here? Yeah, well, what's coming in is not really that dangerous to these guys here. They're handling it. Alright, let's pop down a Forbidden Rod as well. Let's really try to get some more wins. Because I need to pop this down. Alright, is that going to give us the army losses? Probably not, but it damaged a lot of units there. Yeah, there's still a fair few troops coming in.
Cultist of the Plague Father!
A few dregs here and there. Oh, if you can stay there for a few more seconds, we'll pop down. Nope, nope, get out of there. Need to get more wins. Okay, that's a dangerous unit, which we can go into melee with. Yeah, so these ones over here, I can't withdraw them from the battlefield, and we just don't want them to take excessive damage, which is what I'm trying to pull them away. This one here is just part of the garrison, it doesn't matter too much. Okay, when they charge in here again, this seems like a good opportunity to pop down another purple sun. But we should wait until this is done. Yeah, just... okay. Should cast it now, because it happens at the end of the cast and not at the beginning of it. And that's going to get rid of a lot of really good units there. We're not out of the woods yet, and these rotflies can get a bit stuck. Come on, get that one out of there. They just get stuck on infantry there. I think the rotflies are amazing. Come on, man. I need you. There's nothing amazing, nothing too dangerous going on over there. Just get this guy out of there. He's almost out, but they just don't have very good pushing power. There we go. Got him out. We're okay. Just in time too, because that would have really pinned him down. If I had enough magic, I'd pop down. Oh fuck it, here we go. Need a Fate of Bajuna on those Jade Lancers. It'll eliminate them. Just keep them out of it. Keep these ones over here together. Alright, here it comes. So yeah, that should completely wipe out the Jade Lancer there. Alright, there are two more units to come in. Bounce power is in our favor. As long as they come at us in waves, we should be okay. Alright, that one there's a bit of a problem. I think we're going to need to Spirit Leech it. I don't think Fate of Bajuna is good against that, but that being said, I'm also low on ammo. Magic. Now, if I keep casting the Spirit Leeching, it should essentially be free. It costs 6 and we get 6 back every time we cast. Okay, look at that. The Fate of Bajuna did not wipe out the Jade Lancer. Interesting.
Despair. Decay. Decompose.
Alright, there's the last fire rain rocket to come in. Dangerous unit. So I think what happens now with reinforcements is actually goes through all of the reinforcements of one army before the next army starts coming in. So it's still taking me a bit of time to get my head around that. Because in Warhammer 2, it would just pick the first unit in each army to come in first. So the artillery was always the last ones in. So when I saw the fire rain rockets coming in, I thought we were at the back end of the battle. We were only at the back end of one of the armies. Yeah, look, they're aiming for our weakest forces. I gotta move them around the other side there. Yeah. It's essentially free casting. But I can't outrun it, so these two are gonna have to stay there. Protect the Death Wizard.
Right decay. Spreading.
Yeah, they're going specifically after the Death Wizard. Stay back over here. Still got a bit of time before we have to deal with them. That's about still in our favor, but only just. Yeah, I really need wins to get rid of these damn units here. I'm gonna have to land on them. But what we can do is give them a miasma of pestilence, just to weaken them. No, that's not good. That's not good. Move, 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 move. Takes quite a lot of bloody spirit leeches to get rid of them. That's not that dangerous against these units, but still, let's try to stay out of its range. Once I've dealt with the cavalry, I can go and deal with the artillery. No, 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 no. Fuck off, you dick. See what they're trying to do. Why doesn't he withdraw them from the battlefield? I can't. And I would get questions like that all the bloody time. At least I did in Warhammer 2. No withdraw button. I don't get it. Why doesn't he just withdraw them? Just press W. Gotta deal with this before we go over there. This guy here's having trouble. Alright, we're almost done with these guys. Yeah, it doesn't do a ton of damage to monsters, but still, every bit of damage counts. It's just, I'd prefer, if we can just go over there and deal with it, if we can just get rid of these fuckers here first. Actually seem to be moving pretty quick. Alright, that should be the end of that one. Let's move. Alright, good. This guy here is out of summons.
Spreading her father's word.
I'm almost out of area where I can dodge it from. Keep these guys as far back as possible. Alright, we should be okay to land. I think we got rid of most of their... Yeah, all of their cavalry. But we've got to get rid of these damn fire rain rockets. Okay, you guys should be fine to come back over here now. Nope, we did not get rid of all their cavalry. They're coming back. Okay, that one's done. They can't get back on their artillery now. Once they've lost all their ammo, you know you've dealt with them. We're almost there. We're almost there. See, I'd use the Forbidden Rod, but he's really close to death, so I don't want to kill him. Got this as well. I'm not really going into melee with them, so I just don't need it. Come on, just finish him off. I don't have any spell resistance, it's just fighting to the goddamn death. Right, we can charge at them if we absolutely need to, but let's just save it to the last moment. Right, all three of their generals are still here, we haven't wiped them out. I don't know which one is the actual commander of the battle. I didn't really pay attention to which one's which. So I'll go for the weakest one and we'll just see if we get him. And there's the Armuluses. Okay, now you guys can come over here and help run them down. But yeah, I can see why he had a hard time with this battle for sure. I wonder if he even tried to not control large armies. Because yeah, what would have happened if he had spread his forces out at the beginning is the Great Longma Riders would have totally just gotten rid of all the artillery. And although the artillery didn't do that much, it still helped. And then he would have had to rely entirely on the spawn of Nurgle, which that's just not good enough. Yeah, they're not fast enough either to run them down. Just not a very good unit. Spawn of Nurgle. Yeah, spawn of Nurgle. Any of the spawns are kind of crap. I just don't think it's a good choice. Even if, because their main thing is that they're unbreakable, but I don't value unbreakable all that much. Depends on the situation, I suppose. Alright, that'll do. So yeah, his army was just not very well equipped at dealing with it, but we got through it. We should, depending on the money, we should probably try to replenish captives. That being said, he's got the plague that provides him with loads of casualty replenishment, so that'll help. He'll get back up to full strength quickly. I really want to make sure that no one unit got wiped out. That's really important. Because obviously that just means you lose a lot of experience. And he recruited the spawn for a reason. Just because I don't agree with it doesn't mean I should destroy them. Ugh, that's not very good. You're good for infections. Let's go with money.
All die. All rot.
This one here didn't have lightning strike, did he? No. Right. Now you can get it if you want. But yeah, if you're thinking as well, oh, why doesn't he have a great Exalted Great Unclean One? I actually kind of agree with keeping the Herald of Nurgle. It's better than the Exalted Great Unclean One because those dudes, they can't fly, they're super fat, super slow, they're just a big fat target. This guy here on the Rotfly had just had way more utility. Plus they've got, you know, one of these three abilities here which are quite good. Whereas the Exalted Great Unclean One doesn't have that. I would highly recommend cleaning this up. Even though there's still a lot of units there, I would highly recommend cleaning this up and then coming back over here to rest. But anyway, that's done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. You just got to really identify the strengths and weaknesses of your forces and the opponent. Sometimes you have an army that even if the balance of power says it's okay, you just don't have much utility. And this is, I just don't really like this army very much, especially in terms of the spawn of Nurgle. No problem with the Soul Grinders, with the Plague Claw catapults, but this one here is very anti-infantry. It doesn't have much anti-large utility. I know Nurgle, generally speaking, doesn't have much anti-large utility, but what you could do in this situation here is instead of having Spawn of Nurgle, is having something like Exalted Plague Bearers, because at least they have a missile attack and they're just really tanky. So if you can't kill the thing that you want to be killing, at least keep it tied down on something that's really, really tanky. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.